Steve and Janet Ray here. We're standing on top of the Notre Dame Center where we stay with our groups. And it's an unusual day here in Jerusalem because it's Yom Kippur. Normally this street is packed with cars honking and beeping, and they'd kill you if you try to cross the road. You get run over. But look at today. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning, not one car in the road because it's Yom Kippur. That's the holy day of atonement. And that is the day that the high priest took the blood of the bulls and goats into the Holy of Holies and then sent the scapegoat out bearing the sins of Israel. So right over there is the Dome of the Rock where the temple used to stand, right near there. That's where the priest would go into the Holy of Holies when the temple was there. And the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is right behind there. There's the Mount of Olives. And we're looking at the empty streets on Yom Kippur in Jerusalem. To point out a few other spots, that's Bethlehem over in the distance there on the hillsides. It's only 5 miles from Jerusalem. There's Mount Zion, Church of the Dormition, where Mary fell asleep, and right there is also the upper room, the cenotaph of David, the tomb, ceremonial tomb of David, and the Pater Noster, where Jesus was denied by Peter. So another perspective, there's the top of the Mount of Olives. Just over to the left there is Pater Noster. Those are the two domes right there of the Holy Sepulchre. That right there covers the place where Jesus was crucified, buried, and rose again from the dead. The mountains on the other side take you down into the Judean wilderness. And way over on the distance, those are the mountains of Moab in Jordan. See more just of these empty streets here in Jerusalem. So it's really quite eerie, kind of like Twilight Zone. And right over there marks the, that's called the Church of St. Stephen, marks the place where Stephen, the first martyr, was martyred. Many of the religious Jews go down to the Western Wall today to pray and to make atonement for their sins. This is where the temple stood, and they can't make the sacrifices, and they don't have a high priest anymore, but they still go there to pray. If you want to see Jerusalem today, you have to do it by walking. There's a couple of sisters down there, a little group out for a walk in Jerusalem, and a few people going in the new gate, but not very many. Remember that the Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, is a picture of Jesus Christ and all that he did for us through his crucifixion and resurrection, bringing salvation for our sins.